What's up guys, my name is Tiffany J. I'm here to make you look fabulous. I'm just kidding. I'm here to help you recreate a look that I really love to do, and it's a glitter AF look. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into the video. And don't be afraid to experiment new things and try this look with me. It's really simple, it's really easy. All you really have to do is have a couple brushes and some super glue, just kidding, regular glue to glitter your eyes out. Does that make sense? I don't know. So we're just gonna get right into it. So yeah, here we go. So what we're gonna do first is obviously prime our lids, and you wanna use a good primer for this just because we're gonna be going in with glitter and you want the glitter to stick on there and you don't have no fallouts or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eyeballs with the Too Faced. I'm just gonna go in there with both fingers. Don't be scared to just rub it in. And I'm just gonna go in with the Kat Von D palette, and I'm gonna be using the color Molder. And I'm just gonna put it all over my lid and my brow bone. And I'm gonna be going in with my Veramona flat brush. It doesn't have a number or anything, but I'm gonna be going in with the flat brush. So if you wanna go ahead and put it on both of the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Once we do that, your eyes should look something like this. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go in with my Lorac Unzipped palette, and I'm going to be using Unbridled and Unconditional to fill in the inside of my eyelid and the crease as well. I'm going to be using my MAC brush. I literally don't even know the number to this because I've worn it out so much that the number is disappeared now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in with Unconditional, which is this really pretty baby pink color right here, and we're going to fill in from your tear duct all the way around to the corner of your eyelid. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab some now, and I'm just going to start filling it in. So what you want to do is you want to just bring it all the way to the corner of your inner tear duct and then going outwards. So after you kind of get that little pink color in your eyes, what I like to do is go in with the fluffier brush. I'm going to be using my Sonia Kashuk brush. All you really need is a really fluffy brush that's going to blend everything in after you put that color on there. So I'm just going to grab more of that color, put it at the end of my brush, and just keep blending it in there. So it should look something similar to this. You're not really going to be able to see that baby pink, but once we start adding all those other pink colors, it's gonna really stand out. So what I want to do next is I want to go ahead and go in with Unbridled, which is this really pretty burgundy color. So if you have a burgundy similar to that, go ahead and use that. I'm just gonna go in the same way that I did with the Unconditional and just put it all over my tear ducts and all over my crease. You can automatically see the difference between the two eyes, and you just want to go ahead and apply it to the other eye as well. So once I put that burgundy color on my crease, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out with my fluffy brush once again. And I'm just going to go in there and just blend everything out from the inner of my tear duct all the way out to my crease. So once I have it something similar to this is what it's supposed to kind of look like. And normally what I like to do, since we've put in that burgundy and that Unconditional color on your inner tear ducts and outside, normally the color that we first started with is starting to fall out, if you want to put it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in there and just with the same color that I was using, with the same Molder color, I'm going to go ahead and reapply it to the middle of my lid. Once again, I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and blend everything out. So it should look something similar to this. Now what I like to do so that it give it a little bit more pop, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this black metal color from the Kat Von D palette as well. and you can use any black color. I'm just gonna go in, and I'm also gonna bring it in between my tear ducts, or the inside of my lid, and then into my crease as well. Make sure that when you're doing this, you don't put too much of it on there, because then you're gonna have a black eye. You just want to kind of dab it in there a little bit, and then just kind of work it into your lid. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And once again, I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush and blend everything out. If you want to do it darker than this, you can go right ahead and do it. I'm just going to do, I think, one more stroke, and I think that's it for me. I'm going to retouch my eyes again with a molder on the in my inner lid. And I'm going to blend it out again. So while I was looking into my side mirror, I realized that I wanted to enhance the purple color a little bit more. So what I did is I went in with this really pretty purple color Anthem, and I just added it over everything. And what I did was I just kind of did it all over my tear ducts. I mean all over my tear ducts and my crease. And I just did the same stroke routine that I was doing on the previous eyeshadows, and I just kind of hit it up again with the black, kind of just not really on my whole crease, just from the ending of my crease to the middle of my lid, so it could just enhance the color more. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I just felt like it was kind of not as purple as I wanted it to be. Girl. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of the hard part of this whole look, is putting the glitter on there. Now what you want to do is you really want to have a really good glue so the glitter doesn't fall out when you're putting it in there, or it doesn't smear everywhere when you're putting it on. So the glue that I like to use is the Too Faced glitter glue. It's really good and it helps keep everything in place. And normally what I like to do is when I'm using this, I like to use a small kind of flat brush as well, and then just put the glue on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna put the glitter glue kind of where I want the glitter to lay. So I'm going to put it all over my lid kind of, and just work it. Now you want to work fast just because this glue dries quick. And I'm going to be using the Violet Voss in color The Fair. It is this really pretty purple kind of color. So I'm just going to go in and grab a little using my flat brush that I was using earlier to put my first color on there and start working it on my lid. Now as you can see, I'm already having fallout, so you just want to be really careful. What you're going to want to do is apply it all over your lid or something similar to this. And you can apply as much glue as you need to. So if you get like some scarred areas on your lid, just kind of fill it in with some of the glue and just try to stick the pigment on there before it dries out. If you get fallout, just make sure you have something where you can just wipe your face off. So I'm just going to go ahead and start on my other eye now. Okay, so once I finish both of my eyes, I'm just gonna go back with this dirty shirt and just wipe everything off, girl. If you do not want to use a dirty shirt, go in the kitchen and get a napkin or something. This is the fastest thing that was in hand. So as you can tell, I've already applied everything onto my eye, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my winged eyeliner. Okay, so once you get your wing liner on there, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyebrows. So once I've kind of just let my liquid eyeliner sit, I'm gonna go back in with the color Anthem and just apply it under my under eye, just so I can make my eye pop out a little bit more. This look just went from an 8 to a 10 in 5 seconds. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna apply my fake eyelashes. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my other eyelash too. So as I let my eyelashes dry, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation and my contour and all of that good stuff. Sit for a while. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna be using the Milani 3 in Nude, and I'm just gonna outline. So I'm gonna be using Velvet Teddy from MAC, and I'm just gonna put it all over my lips. So it should look like this. And I'm just gonna bake for a little longer because I put it on there late. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and dust everything off. I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe blush palette, and I'm gonna be using this little in color right here, this little pretty nude, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my cheeks. Oh, and I'm also using the BH Cosmetics 125. That's what I dusted my Ben Nye powder with, and I'm doing my blush with. So it should look something similar to this. Now what I like to do next, just to give it that last little bit of on fleekiness that we need, I guess if that's what you want to call it, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Becca and Opal, and I'm going to be using my Morphe 310 fan brush just to give me that glow up that I'm wanting. So go ahead and do that now. Dang, girl. So it should look like this when you get done, and I would recommend you using a Fix Plus or off the camera, or a setting powder to set everything on your face. That way if he or she tries to take you swimming or tries to play you or take you somewhere that he thinks that your makeup is gonna come off, it won't come off, because guess what? You have these two little guys to back you up. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray myself with this one first, and then I'm gonna spray with myself with this one. Boom. Boom. Girl, this makeup ain't going nowhere. So this is the finished look, guys. Just keep in mind, you're not always gonna get it in the first try. It all takes practice. And until next time, see you later, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe below. I will link everything in the description box where you can get the products that I just used. And yeah, stay glowed up. Bye.